and wise. Wisdom blooms on the desert skies. Timeless stories, they never die.
The sun had set over Jerusalem. The streets shimmered with dancing light, not from torches alone, but from faces. Every doorway echoed with song. Every courtyard throbbed with rhythm. The people had just completed the reading of the Torah. And yet, they began again. It was SIMCHAT Torah. But in a quiet corner of the city, far from the dancing, an old scribe named Rabbi Cadmiel sat alone. His ink had dried. His hands trembled. He had written hundreds of Torah scrolls in his lifetime, each letter with devotion, each stroke with awe. Yet, tonight, he could not bring himself to dance. He whispered, "How can I rejoice? My eyes are dim. I will never write another scroll." At that moment, a boy no older than 10 came running down the alley. His name was Ari, a child with curls like black silk and eyes that gleamed with wonder. He held a tiny Torah close to his chest, the kind children are given on this night. And when he saw the old man, he stopped. "Rabbi Cadmiel," he said breathlessly, "why aren't you dancing?" The old scribe smiled faintly. "Because, my child, my time for dancing has passed. My work is done," Ari frowned. "But how can the Torah ever be done? Tonight we finish it, and we start it again." The rabbi looked at the boy, puzzled by his fire. "What do you mean?" The boy lifted his tiny scroll high. "You wrote the Torah so we could read it. You wrote the past. But now it's my turn. I will live it. Every time we dance, every time we learn, every time we love, we are writing new letters in the book of life." Rabbi Cadmiel's eyes filled with tears. The words of the child were like the letters of fire that Moses saw on Sinai, glowing, alive, eternal. And so, the boy took the rabbi's wrinkled hands in his and pulled him toward the sound of the music. At first, Cadmiel resisted, but then the rhythm caught him. The beat of the drum, the swirl of the crowd, the cry of "Torah, Torah, Torah." The old man began to move, slowly, then faster. He laughed, he wept, he danced. Around them, the people formed a great circle. Men, women, children, spinning together like the letters of the Torah itself. The circle had no beginning and no end, just as the Torah has no end. Just as the story of God and His people never ceases. And in the center of the dance, the old scribe whispered a prayer. "Master of the universe, let my last letter be the spark for another's beginning. Let the Torah never end." And when dawn broke over Jerusalem, the people opened the scroll again. From Vizot Habaracha to Bereshit, from the last blessing to the first light, from the end to the beginning. For the Torah, like the soul of Israel, is a circle that never ends.
Ancient and wise, wisdom blooms on the desert skies.